Well, it was either this or The Northman, and after fuck all deliberation I concluded that the latter is probably going to be reviewed in December, if you catch my drift. Then again, the upcoming September marks a decade of me doing this shit, so I'll most likely not make it to Christmas, as I intend to celebrate my tenure by drunkenly self-harming on a pile of broken dreams and artificial YouTube creator awards. If you can't tell by my frighteningly accurate portrait, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent stars Nicolas Cage as a fictional version of himself who is finding limited success at this stage of his career. Due to impecunious circumstances, he accepts a $1 million gig to fly to Mallorca and attend the birthday party belonging to Pedro Pascal's Harvey Gutierrez, an absurdly rich fanboy whose obsession with Cage almost rivals my desire to fuck off the everything and become a full-time booze hound. However, before a bromance has had a chance to blossom, the CIA guilt trip Cage into spying on Gutierrez because they believe he's more dangerous than a coked-up shopaholic on payday. The premise alone made me respect the fuck out of this movie. What Cage and co have done is taken his memeability as well as the online scrutiny he's received in recent years and turned it into a film. That takes balls, and what I find hilariously ironic is that The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is really fucking good. Before I go too far into this, it's worth noting that you don't need to have watched all the Nicolas Cage pictures to enjoy this one. In fact, when I browsed his filmography after my first viewing, I realised that I've seen practically fuck all of his work. I can't be bothered to calculate the percentage, but if I were to do so, I'd be surprised if the number reached double digits. Sure, this perhaps means that I may have missed a couple of throwbacks or Easter eggs, but that didn't even slightly dilute my overall positive experience, which came courtesy of several reasons. The comedy wasn't particularly original, but the way it was presented had me chuckling consistently. The film was also way more intelligent than I anticipated. The cleverness came by ways of deftly crafted self-referencing, especially when it came to the unravelling of the narrative. The pacing is solid, and that's credit to how well distributed the aforementioned comedy is, as well as the action and plot points are sprinkled over the 107-minute duration. Sadly though, the movie fails to cover up its scent of predictability in the same way that my mouthwash never succeeds to mask the aroma plus taste of Oreo ice cream, Longhorn and Amethyst pie pits. MVP does indeed go to who this movie was built around, but he by no means runs away with that credential. Pedro Pascal steals several scenes from the main man, which is nothing to be ashamed about if you're in Cage's position, because he's been provided with the perfect dancing partner here. I would say that Pascal certainly put on the more steady performance, because for some reason Cage's acting is wildly inconsistent, but knowing him, that could be deliberate for whatever artistic reason made sense in his mind at the time. Regardless, their chemistry is a thing of beauty, and their styles complement each other in a way that would make Johnny Depp and a defamation trial envious. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was clearly a pixelated projection of Nicolas Cage's self-gratification. There are so many examples where films manufactured out of auteurism isn't well received by anyone other than the artist, but thankfully this isn't one of those. I get it though. Sometimes you've got to create something for an audience that doesn't extend beyond yourself, irrespective of critical response. Like, do you really think I do this for the sake of your entertainment? Fuck no, you misguided piece of shit. This is all in the name of giving myself the illusion of worth, which on reflection would be easier to attain if I were to abandon film reviewing entirely and focus all my energy on opening a masturbation clinic for autophobic paedophiles.